I wonder what.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Well,
Show
we
me
know
the
this, you
moves.
can bust the move.
Oh.
I think he showed up you and your little penguin.
Hey now, don't go there. Nothing can beat the penguin or the squirrel dance. Texas defense, hey, they were ready to beat the world. First quarter, you got Sedry, Jackson, Jeffcoat, Quandre Diggs all there. Phillips ends up with the football, and you're in prime real estate to start this one off.
Yeah, my two DBs coming off the edge there, and then just the hustle play there from Adrian Phillips to recover the fumble.
And you gotta love the 3-yard touchdown drive, Malcolm Brown.
Well, if you're an offensive guy and you're playing TCU's defense and you start out on the 3-yard line, that's not a bad situation.
Easy money.
Malcolm Brown goes in untouched.
So that was the second offensive drive for TCU. So, for the first time in 7 weeks, you got a new quarterback with Casey Paul in, but that's Cameron Eccles-Looper with a little Jackson Shipley impersonation, 38 yards to Ladarius Brown. With the Texas defense, they're trying to come back strong. TCU had some momentum here. With Texas up 10-7, they find Josh Doxson down the sideline, but after Steve Edmond almost had an interception on this drive, now he has the INT for Steve.
That boy was 18 yards down the field and dropping in coverage. I see you.
Hey, Greg
Big
Robinson,
fella.
they're dropping everybody. You got
Yeah.
Chris Whaley playing deep safety. You got all sorts of crazy stuff. Not literally, figuratively. Case McCoy, we got crazy stuff here because Texas is 0 for 4 on third down until that play. Marcus Johnson converting on 3rd and 8. Want to do it again? Let's go big. Big air with Marcus Johnson. He go long. And we got a 65-yard touchdown. He is becoming a big play threat in front of our very eyes.
He is, and that speed can do that for you, and that time it's
Super.
an excellent route. And watch him here. You see Carter, number 17, the defensive back for TCU. He just gets hung up. He took the right angle, but he was supposed to go over the top of Mike Davis, so this wouldn't happen. And once you see 7, it's like seeing 4. You're not going to catch him.
Marcus Johnson, 59-yard touchdown against OU, 65-yard touchdown there. Also had a 43-yarder. This guy is making plays, and he's got the speed and the size, David.
But look at that throw, Lowell. I think you might have caught that ball. You would have scored,
I don't
but
know.
you would have
Easy.
I don't know.
That's a
Easy
beautiful
now.
throw. Case
We did have time to work on my receiving skills. We had time to work on knitting. In fact, we all took up knitting during this 3-hour weather delay. Mac Brown got his guys back out. And look at this play. It looks like they're just going to go into the half with a 17-7 lead. No.
big for momentum.
With under 20 seconds left, you hit Mike Davis to set this up. Anthony Farah, bang. And it's 20-7, Texas at the half.
Yeah, that's huge for momentum going in the half, knowing that you got a 20-7 lead. That was a big throw and catch and a good kick by Farrell.
And defense also made the most of that little 6-minute session to end up the first half. Marcus Johnson, again, that's another 3rd and long conversion. And so if that worked out, maybe it's going to open up things on the ground. And they were committed to this ground game, and things started to open up on this drive.
Well, it was a great run, too, by Jay Gray. He played hard all night long. We knew we'd have to have a heavy dose of him. He ran hard, and the offensive line blocked great.
My favorite play, 3rd and goal, what do? Well,
Run it.
Donald Hawkins said, run it at the teeth. If they're the best rush defense in America, we're going to run right at them. And Malcolm Brown has his second 3-yard touchdown of the game. Swoops, there it is.
Sweet.
Shakalaka. Tyrone Swoops gets in with about 4 minutes left, and there is the first carry of his career, 8 yards and a first down.
He tucked that thing in about 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Everybody in the stadium knew Big Boy was about to run that one.
So he makes his collegiate debut. There goes the red shirt, but there goes the W. Texas taking down TCU big time, 30-7. Worst loss for TCU at home since 1997. The rushing yards, big story here, just shy of 200 yards on the ground with more than 50 carries for this Texas ground game.